Ashe family, this is Almond Rose trying to bring you guys the truth. Well, I it's gonna be a rough one, man. This is gonna be a rough one because you guys know I'm an advocate for rape victims. Um, I don't think that this culture punish rapists enough. Damn sure when it comes to other people, they don't punish them at all or get punished at all. Um, but I don't know how this came across my timeline. Um, there was a dude doing a podcast and he calls himself the real unwoke. And I thought that was a perfect name for his commentary because I don't know. I mean, I watched a few minutes of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. And this was after he did the live, so maybe watch 20, 30 minutes of it, right? So it says rape is a horrific crime and rapists should either be castrated or killed. But then he goes on to say, but according to the data, we do not have a rape culture. Uh, I screenshotted it because I mean it wasn't. I mean I'm not. I don't think I've ever liked this or subscribed to these people. I don't know who this. I don't know who this is because I wouldn't subscribe to somebody that calls himself the real unwoke. And I did leave a comment on there, but it just kind of pissed me off because he's talking about data, right? He's talking about what the data shows. So this is something. This is why I tell people that if you're going to do your research, do your research. If you're going to talk about data, do your data. Now, in certain situations, you have to read between the lines. Okay, so let's talk about culture, right? Culture. And I tell people this all the time. Our history don't start at slavery, but we're talking about this culture that we live in, right? Let's start with slavery. Let's start with the biggest ways to degrade and control the people was rape. They inflicted rape on us daily during slavery. Now, like I told y'all, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So you are a slave and this is happening to you. What do you think that man is doing to his wife? What do you think that man is doing in the community that he's in? What do you think? Now you've put out this person that's been raped, brutally raped, all of his life. What do you think? There is a chance that he may become a rapist. And it's known that and it's proven that we, the black community, don't talk about rape. We don't talk about the incest that goes on in our families since the Jim Crow days, since the release of great granddaddy. We don't talk about how he raped half of the kids in the family. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about how his sister's child is his child. We don't talk about that a lot. It's the number one, listen to me, family. Rape is the number one undocumented, unreported crime in America. I'm talking about this culture, right? So from the beginning of this culture, you've inflicted rape in a way to control people. You've inflicted rape on a way to put your dominance over them. That was the culture. So do I need to go further or can we continue? Can we go on? Can we go on and discredit this clown, whoever this clown was, whoever this unwoke podcast is? This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got people that's giving y'all information that's talking shit that don't know they ass from their hole in the ground. You have let's start with the pillar of the community. You have the church where these pastors are Masons. So there's a blood in, blood out sacrifice. So what do you think they're doing when they do that blood in, blood out sacrifice? Won't you Google that and find out about the Mason blood in, blood out sacrifice? These frats and fraternities that you guys so proudly call black frats and black fraternities, but pledge Greek. What the fuck is that? What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? It's getting exposed now. Go read it. What are they doing? What are the satanic rituals that they're doing in there? What are the blood sacrifices that they're doing in there? Okay? If you want to be an actor, if you want to be an actor, you want to go out there and do something good, what do you have to give up? So come on, fam. The rap industry. If you're in the rap industry, you're a promoter, producer. You want to be the mogul. You want to be whatever. What are these guys doing behind closed doors? So I can't give you one. I can't give you one institute that I can't think that rape doesn't go along in. Go to prison. Go to school. Go to a private school. They call it hazing. They used to call it hazing, but it's rape. Go to church. Go to church. Go to church. And be careful which church you go to, because you go to the Catholic Church, everybody gonna get raped. So what? So what? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? So we talked about schools. We talked about churches. We talked about businesses. We talked about industries. We talked about everything. And that's not culture. That's not. We don't have a rape culture. And the documentation. Okay, the documentation. The documentation. The documentation. The number one unreported crime is rape. And you can go down and figure you can try to figure out. You can try to figure out why, but it doesn't matter why. You know, I mean, people don't feel like bearing that shame. People don't look how many look what happens when one girl comes up and say, "Hey man, this doctor used to touch me." You're gonna have another whole bunch of girls come out after that and say, "I didn't want to. I didn't want to be the first one. I thought I was the only one, and then now I have to say something." Do y'all know that there's a statistic that says 91% of rape is men now because of the prison system? Hmm? Do y'all know that? And then, but the guys got to do your own research, right? You got to read the research and then read it in between the lines, because they say one in every six child is molested. There's no rape culture, but one in every six children is molested, raped, reportedly. So that means the unreported is how much? Because that's the reported rape. Rape is still the number one unreported, undocumented sex crime or crime. Let's talk about the sex trafficking here in America. All the sex trafficking, the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of kids that go missing every year. Where do you fucking think they're going? What do you think they're doing? What you think they had? They had the chocolate factory. I don't even know who this dude name is. What's this dude name, man? This dude got to be about the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, and I don't know. It's on Fair Media, and I don't know. Maybe Fair Media should really take a chance and get his unwoke ass off of their channel, because saying that we don't live in a rape culture, dude. Just and I'm gonna show you guys how the stats are so fucked up, and I'm gonna show you why this culture is perfect for rapists, right? Ask the women in your household, have a serious conversation with them. Ask the women in your household how many of them have been raped. Now, don't do this if you're not ready. Don't do this if you're going to be emotional. Don't do this if you're going to try to go, kill your daddy, kill your uncle, kill somebody. I don't want you to go to jail. But most women that have been raped. So the numbers, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the numbers are absolutely wrong when it comes to the data, because once again, it's unreported. Most of these people are not going to tell their story, and then when they do tell their story, there's no, there's no fucking, the rapist ain't going to jail. The rapist ain't going to jail. I have exes right now that don't go to their family function because they rapist is fucking at the family function. Come on, family. I've dealt with this shit. So these motherfuckers can't sit up here and say we don't live in a rape culture because of the data. The data says that rape is the #1 undocumented crime. Shut the fuck up. Don't say, oh, rape is horrible, but we don't live in a rape culture. What? What the fuck are you talking about? We don't live in a rape culture. Rape is all around you. You got motherfuckers. You got motherfuckers that's sticking up for rapists right now. We live in such a we live in such an indoctrinated rape culture that we have people that want to free a rapist. We have people that want to free a rapist. Our rape indoctrinated culture, we've lived in it so good, so fine, that we still uplift rapists. You still got people that will go to war with you for speaking about Kobe Bryant, Tupac. You still got people that uplift these cats every day, because I see it on my Facebook and I get rid of these people. Every day I block people because you're supporting Kobe, the best player in the best. Fuck him. He's a rapist. Now, hey man, to this unwoke, what's the name of this people again? I don't know how they on my page. I don't know how they was on my timeline, but I don't get it, fam. To fair media. Don't let this clown continue to work on y'all shit, man, because he's a joke. And he, if he knows, if he did any research on data and all the rape that goes on, come on, family, come on, family. Just the numbers of the missing children and women in America yearly would shatter these numbers. And then the unreported rape. The fuck out of here, man. And then every institute that we can think of, there's rape involved in it. Oh man, come on, man. I don't even know what to say about this cat, man. I want to cuss, I want to fuss, I want to get mad at this cat, but the real unwoke is true, because his dumb ass needs to be canceled. Is what he needs to be, or he needs to just start off by saying this is my opinion, and not saying that the stats say, the data says that we don't live in a rape culture. What the fuck? What data are you reading? What data are you reading where I can send my son off to Catholic school and he not get raped? I can send, check this out. I can send my gay son to a gay camp. And now we know the information nowadays, right? So back in the day, they had all these gay resorts and gay retreats for your children, right? Now we're finding out that all those kids were getting molested. Those kids were getting raped. Why you think they don't have those gay resorts anymore? Why you think they don't have those gay retreats anymore? Where are they? Where are they? They were popular back in the day. Where are they now? They shut that shit down because all of those counselors were rapists. The fuck out of here. We don't live in a rape culture. Man, we live in a culture, so we live in such a rape culture that this fool think we don't live in a rape culture. It's so fine tuned. But when you go to jail, they'll tell you not to drop the soap. Why? Because motherfuckers is gonna just admire your asshole? Nah, because you're gonna get raped, dumbass. You're gonna get raped, dumbass boy. The fuck out of here. What the fuck you think blood in, blood out means? Huh? What you think that means? What do you think that has to do with? All right, man. Hey, man. Fuck a unwoke motherfucker, man.